hands are so cold. Good morning, YouTube. Welcome to the Batcave. This is the garage that I keep the bike in, and I also keep my car in, which leads to some quite interesting tight squeezes. And this is why in my second video I mentioned that a centre stand was quite important to me, mainly because when you've got a bike on a centre stand, it's obviously much narrower, and it means I can squeeze the bike into that little tight space at the back of the garage there, then bring the car in front of it. So I'm going to demonstrate how to do that with the aid of a little gadget. This is the gadget in question. It's the BikeTech centre stand dolly. Essentially what you do is you put your bike onto this little trolley on its centre stand, and that allows you to move it around and put it wherever you want it to be. And it's much easier than trying to do an 86-point turn and get the bike right into the back of the garage. So to give you a demonstration of how it works, I'll just bring the bike in and I shall put it here. So you might have seen this at the beginning of the video. This is just 6 standard garden paving slabs. And all that does is it allows me to put the back wheel here, front wheel there, side stand sits on here. And that means that the bike's raised up slightly, so it's a similar level to the base of the dolly. That makes it much easier to lever the bike onto its centre stand, rather than doing it from the floor, which is quite tricky because it messes up all of the angles that you need. So let's bring the bike in and give it a try. Okay, so basically all we do is make sure that the locks are on all of the wheels, otherwise the bike will likely go flying. And then place it underneath the bike. And this is where it gets a little bit fiddly. Just making sure everything's in the right place. Sometimes it takes 3 or 4 goes to get it just right. Not quite right that time. So bike up, centre stand just into position there. And that should be okay. So now the bike's on the dolly. So I can unlock all the wheels. As I say, it's a little bit fiddly, but compared to trying to squeeze the bike in the end there, it's much, much simpler. A bit tight on some of these locks. So, it's now freewheeling. Don't need the side stand anymore. And we can move the bike. And on this one, because using the centre stand, the front wheel is on the floor, which makes it really easy to steer. And there we go. Plenty of room for the car. To get it off this stand, I follow the same procedure. You don't really need to do it with the slabs when you're taking it off, but it's the easiest place for me to do it. So again, get it in place. This time we're locking all the wheels. I'm out of breath doing this. And then other side, stand down just in case something horrible happens, and wobble the bike off. And the dolly can go away. So there we are, back where we started, and it's just a simple matter of getting on the bike and taking it out of the garage. And we're done. So there you are. Thanks for watching. Ride safe, and I'll talk to you again soon.